Hello all, I am Mithun and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, we are going to start a new playlist. A new playlist which will be a beginner guide for everyone starting with building AI applications. Okay, so when I talk to developers, or the people who are learning software, so they face mainly two issues. First thing is that they don't know where exactly to start. So in this playlist, we are not going to just cover one of the LLM providers. We are going to cover OpenAI, Gemini, Grok, three of the most famous AI LLM providers. So we'll just explore them, and not only explore them but build applications out of them. So this is the first problem. They don't know how easy it is to get started. So in this set of videos, you will know how easy to build a simple chatbot, everything from absolute scratch and using two ways, that is their SDKs, like OpenAI provides OpenAI SDK, Gemini, Grok, they provide their software development kits. We'll use that, and just to move a step forward, we are going to use LangChain as well. So using this, we are going to showcase and build two projects in each video where you will understand how to get started with this AI applications. So this is the first problem. The next problem is that many of them don't know that these SDKs, LangChain has support for multiple programming languages. Many assume that they need to learn Python, or how much Python is required, or is the Python is the only way to build AI applications. So there are a lot of confusions around it. So in this complete lecture series, we are going to use both of the programming languages which are very much popular in the development ecosystem, that is JavaScript and Python. Okay, so that any developers using any of these programming language can get started. Okay, so that is what which we are going to plan in this complete playlist. So you will have a set of 6 videos where the first video will be OpenAI with JS, then OpenAI with Python, Gemini with JS, Gemini with Python, Grok with JS, and Grok in Python. Okay, so we'll start from absolute scratch, from setting up a project, generating the API keys, working with SDKs, and working with LangChain JS. So this would be a very fun playlist, and this would be the only playlist you should watch in order to get started with building AI applications. Okay, so I am very much excited for this. I hope you are too, and let's get started. So this is the first video of the playlist where we are going to build an AI chatbot using OpenAI, okay, and JavaScript. So we are going to get OpenAI API keys, again everything for free. We are going to build a chatbot using OpenAI SDK, and then we are going to use LangChain with JavaScript and build a AI chatbot. So together we are going to build two chatbots using OpenAI itself, but two different ways. Okay, so you will get to know what advantages LangChain provides, how easy it is, and all of those stuff. Okay, so I hope we can get started. Great. So here I have my code editor open. So you can have any of your code editor, favorite code editor, Cursor, Windsurf, VS Code, whatever it is. Okay. So the first thing we'll do is that let's initialize a Node.js project, because in this video we are going to deal with JavaScript, right? So I hope you guys have Node.js installed. Okay. So you can just go to Node.js and install it. Okay. So it's free. There is nothing complex about it. So I'm going to use yarn. Okay, you can use npm as well, any of the package managers, doesn't matter. I'm going to say yarn init -y, so it creates a node project, and here I'm going to specify I'm going to use type module. Okay, I want the import export syntax instead of require syntax. Okay, great. Now let's first look into how to generate the API keys. So I'm going to just say OpenAI API. Okay, so with this, you can see the first link, right? The platform.openai.com. So this is the place where all of the developer support related things happens. Okay, again, this is the OpenAI developer platform. Again, this is what I was talking. Okay, you can directly, we will build using this code itself. Under 10 lines of code, you will have your own ChatGPT kind of programs ready. But before that, we need to generate the API keys, right? So here you have multiple tabs like playground, dashboard, API reference, everything. So let's go to dashboard. In dashboard, you have create section and manage section. So if you go to the usage, you can see that every user will get $5 of credit every month. Okay, again, you should be logged in. You can use your ChatGPT account. The restriction is that one phone number can have one account. If you have multiple phone numbers, you can create multiple accounts and use it. And this is very much enough for someone who is in learning phase. Okay, great. So to generate API key, go to API key section and create a new secret key. Okay, I will just say recording JS. Okay, and let's create a secret. We have our API key ready. Okay, so this is very much sensitive. If you share this, anyone can use it because API keys will be already authenticated. Great. Now let's create a project. So before that, where do we store these keys? We store these keys in our environment variables, right? So I will just say .env. So here I'm going to just say OpenAI API key. Okay, so every provider will have their own format. We'll see that one by one. So let's copy this. Okay, let's copy this and paste it here. Great. So you shouldn't, if you compare this with multiple providers, API key of OpenAI will be a bit longer side. Okay, but yeah, so it doesn't matter. It's just one time setup. Great. Now let's create OpenAI OpenAI SDK.js, where we are going to use the software development kit provided by OpenAI. So this is not third party. Everything is coming from the OpenAI itself. So here let's go to docs. So here you can see, right, in JavaScript, they provide JavaScript and Python. We'll see Python in the next video. Now let's just copy paste this code. Okay. So here what's happening is very much important. So they are importing OpenAI, they are creating an instant of it, and they are generating the response for this input with this model, and they're just printing the output. But before that, we should give the API key, right? Where is the API key? It is in env. So we need to load it, and we need also this package. So let's install those packages. I will just say yarn add OpenAI, and we need .env. .env is the package which we will use to load environment variables, right? So let's install it, and in our package.json you can see this. Again, don't worry about the resources. All of the resources is given in the description. I have a GitHub link attached, so you can use that. So first thing we need to do is that let's import and config the environment variables. So import everything as .env from .env. Okay, so we have imported it, and now you need to just say .env.config. Okay, great. So with this, your API key is set up and the client will automatically use it. Okay, so now let's run this. So I will just say node OpenAI SDK.js. Okay, see, it is getting the API key and it takes some time, but yeah. So see, this is one thing where many people will stop. So as soon as they see insufficient quota, they will be like, hey, I can't build using free. I need to go to paid ones. I should set up the payment. And many of them lose motivation here. But hold on. So it all depends on the model. So there are multiple models which are very much costly, which are very much cheap as well. You can go here and look into browse models. Okay, so there are a lot of models. See, GPT-5, open weight models, specialized models, real-time models, all of this. So each come with their own pricing, and GPT-5 being the latest one, it's on a bit costlier side. We have only $5 of quota, right? So let's downgrade this. So I will just say I want 4o mini, GPT 4o mini, which is a mini model. It has some restrictions, but we'll get our task done. So if you just do this, okay, so your insufficient quota error should go and it should give you the result. Okay, so that is why you need some guidance. If you directly learn from there, so you will just get these hiccups and you will feel that, hey, I cannot do it. See, the tale of Luna, the unicorn. So let's not, this is a short bedtime story, so you got the story. Let's just keep it to simple high and see what it gives. Okay, you can play with it, you can give complex ones, but make sure everything will be charged. So that's the only thing. Okay, it won't get debited from your account, but yeah, your credits will be going. See, hi, it says hello, how can I assist you today? So this is how ChatGPT also work, right? Now you have this, you can build a API out of it and integrate with your front end and build a full stack application. Okay, we'll see that further, but yeah, now the main agenda was to just use this. Great. Mithun, is it so simple? Yes, it is so simple. In under 12 lines of code, you can build a chatbot. But what happens is that these are specific to one LLM models. Okay. What if my application wants to use multiple things? Okay, or else let me give you an example. Like every model will give you, every API provider will give you new models as and when, right? Like recently GPT-5 came out. The same way Gemini can give out some latest model. Now now while you are building in a company, okay, or else an enterprise scenario, what happens is that when you get new capabilities, okay, you wish to use them immediately, okay, without a large setup, okay. Uh, at that time, and with a lot of advantages, we have something called as LangChain. Okay, so LangChain, let's go to LangChain JS because we are going to use JavaScript, right? So this is a framework. Okay, this is third party framework for developing applications powered by LLMs. Okay, so it simplifies all of the phases. Just imagine that it unifies. You need to know only one syntax and you can use it for multiple LLMs. So that's the power of LangChain. And it has a lot of capabilities. This is the lang part. Chain means you can chain with a lot of things. Okay, so don't worry about it. Here our intention is not to understand LangChain. Our intention is to just to build a chatbot using LangChain, so you will know how easy it is. I'm going to create a new file, OpenAI LangChain.js. Okay, LangChain.js. Okay, again here we need this environment variable. There is no escape. Let's use the same one. Great. Now let's go to tutorials and get started with chat models. Okay, so here it says that you need LangChain and LangChain core. So let's install this. Again, see, I am not writing a single line of code. Everything is a copy paste. It's not actually copy paste. You are just learning how to read documentations, because what happens is that today there might be one syntax, tomorrow the syntax might change or the format can change, because these are frameworks. So never memorize the code of frameworks, libraries. No, you should go to that documentation and fetch it. That's it. Okay, so let's install this. So meanwhile, when it's installing, so let's see how easy it is. So we need OpenAI, right? So choose OpenAI. You can see, right, Grok, OpenAI, Anthropic, Google Gemini, Fireworks, Mistral, Vertex. It supports a lot of things. And let's install LangChain OpenAI as well. Okay, great. And now with less than 10 lines of code, you can do it. Okay, so let's copy paste this where they are generating the model. Here we don't need 4, right? We need smaller models, 4 mini. So like let's say this, and now it's very simple. You will just say const result is, you need to invoke the model.invoke and just say hi, and console.log result. Okay, so now let's run this node OpenAI LangChain.js. Okay, oh, just a minute. So await. So now what happens is that it executes and it gives you the result here in content. Hello, how can I assist you? You can just say, hey, I just want the content, give me the content. That's it. Okay, great. Now if you do, so you will get, hello, how can I assist you today? Same functionality here you are getting in 8 lines of code. So here you are getting in 12 lines of code. If you are using OpenAI SDK, you are only well versed with OpenAI. If you want to use different models or different LLMs, you should go to their different SDKs. But with LangChain, you only need to change these 2 lines. Okay, we'll see that in upcoming videos. But yeah, so this is one of the advantage of using LangChain. And since we are using JavaScript, LangChain supports LangChain JS. So we are going to use it. That's it. Okay, so I hope this is very much clear. You now know how to get OpenAI API keys, how to work with OpenAI SDK, and how to work with LangChain JS using OpenAI. So that's it for this video. And in the next video, we'll be building the same thing with Python, and again with Gemini, again with Grok. So I hope you will catch up all of those videos. And yeah, so the resources are in the description. Make sure you check out and give this video a like and comment if what you feel like. Have you thought that building was very much complex and using this it became very much easier or something like that, and share with a lot of people so that even they start working with it. So that's it, and I will catch you up in the next video. Thank you.